Hello, my lovelies. Yes, I'm back again. I am in Narita this time, and I'm very happy to be here because it always brings back the memories of me having a good time when I was here last time. I'm gonna get more into that a bit later, but today I just want to quickly discuss or talk to you guys about something which you've been asking me, and I never thought or realized that it could be of any interest to an aspiring cabin crew, but I'm sure it is because I'm sure you guys want to know what you are getting into, what you were probably expected to do when you become a cabin crew. So as much as it's important to know how to be a cabin crew, I guess it's also good to know when you're gonna get into something what you're expected to do. So for that reason, I thought I'm gonna pick up this topic today. I have very little time before my flight, less than 1 hour to get ready, pack up my bag. Everything is lying over there, and prepare my flight and leave. Anyhow, I'm gonna straight dive into it. We are today gonna talk about pre-flight duties or pre-flight check of cabin crew. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a background. So before you actually go for your flight, depending if you're coming from home or like let's say I'm on a layover, I will make sure that I have all my documents. I will pack my bag. I will have a baggage tag, which I will get it from the base. For me, the base is Abu Dhabi, so I'll get the baggage tag for both going and coming back. So I'll tag my bag, I'll prepare my bag, I'll close it, I will check my manual, I'll check my ID, I'll check my passport, vaccination, and crew IDs and other things which I need to before I actually step out of this door, because it's very important to have all your legal documents and things that you require for your flight before you actually leave the door. So once you leave from the hotel, you're gonna be picked up by a bus, of course. You're gonna be taken to the airport. Then you walk into the airport, and the first thing you should look forward for is for the check-in counters. So either you're gonna have escort, which is the airport staff who's gonna take you through the whole process, and sometimes there is no airport staff, but we have an iPad. By the way, it's charging at the moment. So as a cabin supervisor, I have an iPad. Cabin manager has an iPad. There is something called as station information. So every single destination that we go, we have station information, which is updated time to time. They're updated as and when they need it, because if there are any changes, they have to update it. They have to give us the latest information of what's going on in that particular destination. For instance, now it is Narita. In Japan, I am in Narita, so I have information for Narita. What are the restrictions? What are the prohibited items? What are the restricted items? What are the fines if you bring something exceeding over a certain limit, be it cigarettes, be it food, be it milk, dairy, poultry. And then they tell you that what are the documents I'd require for getting into the station or leaving from the station, be it my passport, or for instance, now they gave us like a small card, which it's like an orange piece of paper, which I have to show on my way out, which they gave it to us when we got in. So these small minute things, you have to read it before you actually start your flight from your base station, for me, which is Abu Dhabi, and I will be prepared mentally, and I will have to follow those instructions even when I'm in the hotel and when I'm leaving from the hotel. So since I am outstation now, I'm just telling you what I should expect from outstation. So when I go to the airport now, either my whole team will be escorted by a duty manager or like an airport staff, and then they take us to the check-in counter. The first thing we do is check in our bags. So we'll have like a baggage manifest, which is a piece of paper where we say how many bags we have. Some people don't carry bags, some people prefer to carry a check-in bag. I will tell you the reasons why sometimes crew prefers to carry a bag and sometimes they don't prefer to carry a bag. Another video, because that's a whole lot of information altogether, but it's up to you. Basically, the choice is yours. So you check in your bag, and then they give you the information at the check-in counter, how many passengers we have, how many specials for the flight, if there is any specific information that they need to pass us. And that's it. All the formalities are done over there. Then you proceed to the immigration, and then they check the IDs or passports or whatever forms they need, and they clear us from the immigration. Then we go to the security check, and then we do our security checks for the bags, and for ourselves they frisk us, they frisk our bags, and from there you go to the gate. So yeah, that's when you're leaving from outside destination. But let's say when I was coming, I also had customs because I'm entering a new country. There are these custom regulation that you can bring certain items, you cannot bring certain items, and you have to be careful of that because there can be fines, penalties, there can be many things which you don't want to get into because it's just something which is not desirable. So basically, to summarize this, if you arriving into the destination, the new country, you're going to have steps like immigration, baggage collection, and customs, and then you take the bus and you reach the hotel. But you're leaving from outside the country, which is like, let's say from Narita, I'm leaving from here. I go to the airport, I look for the duty manager or airport staff, which then take you to the check-in counter. So once the check-in process is done, your formalities are done, then you go to the immigration, and then you go to the security checks where they screen and scan your bags, and then from there you go to the gate where the aircraft is parked, and you get inside the aircraft. Once you get inside the aircraft, you have a small team briefing where we're going to discuss the flight information, the flight time, important details for the flight, what we should look forward for. Everything that you need to know about that flight would be discussed in a very small, quick briefing. You will also get to know what positions you will be in the aircraft. Depending on how many doors you have in the aircraft, you will be L1, which is the left-hand side first screw, R1, which is the right-hand side first screw. Same like that is L2, L3, and L4. If you have a 777, then there is a L5, and R3, R4, R5, depending on how big the aircraft is, what are the minimum cabin crew, jump seats, and so on and so forth. Basically, you're gonna get your position. And when you get your position, you open your manual, which is a small book that we refer to when we get on the flight. It is called Cabin Crew Quick Reference Handbook, and you're going to open to the page which the aircraft is, and there you're going to see, depending on what position you are, what equipments that you have to check. So that's a very important step in the flight because it will be your safety checks for your area of responsibility and also for other areas that you need to know certain things. So let's say there are certain equipments like oxygen bottles or a fire extinguisher or a pocket mask, which we use for resuscitation, in case of medical emergency, or we have a PBE, which is a portable breathing equipment, which we need in case of emergency if there is a smoke or fire, and there is a torch, there is a transmitter if in case of emergency if you need it, or there's a megaphone. There are certain equipments that you have to check, and you will do the pre-flight check for that. It's a very important safety check, but it is also very quick, so you don't have to worry about, oh my god, I have to check so many things, what all I have to check. You're going to go through a thorough training when you're going to become a cabin crew about what are these equipments for, what are they used for, and what are the pre-flight checks for them. So all those things you're going to get to know from your training. That's one of the reasons why I also do the 6-monthly refresher to refresh my memory and refresh my knowledge about all these important things, which is so important for you to undertake a flight, to have a safe flight for you and your passengers. So this check is very, very important. You have to focus on it, you have to know it, you have to do it thoroughly. And once that check is done, which is last about 10-15 minutes, then you give the boarding clearance and then you expect your guests to be on board. So that's the pre-flight check, you guys. I know some of you were curious about, I think I must have tossed this term a few times in my previous vlog, and some of you got curious and then you started asking me, what is this? What is a pre-flight check? Can you elaborate? Can you tell us more? And I just wanted to give you a small peek into what this check is all about. I hope you found this information valuable, so you know that your cabin crew, when they get on flight, they are not just sitting there or not doing anything. They're constantly doing something. They're constantly paying attention to small details. They're constantly doing important things. And yeah, that's how you have to be so alert, so vigilant, and so focused when you're undertaking a flight, and it is expected out of you as a cabin crew. So that's it, guys. This is all I wanted to share with you on this layover. My room is pretty basic. I've done a room tour previously of this hotel, this room, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'd like to share with you the last time that I was here before Corona. We had such a great time, you guys. We went out, we went to another city, we went to Kyoto. There were these beautiful temples over there and the bamboo forest we went to, and this amazing food we had, and we went by this fastest train. I think the ticket was like $50 or more, and it takes you like in 20 minutes or something for the train ride. Otherwise it would take you like a couple hours of bus drive. So it was one of the coolest experience I've had, and I'm gonna attach all the snippets of that trip into this vlog for you to enjoy, and hoping that things get better very soon and I'm able to do all these amazing things very soon with you guys this time. So this is me, Smitha, signing off. Until next time. Yeah.
You're disturbing us, please. Yes.
I'm waiting until things get blurred.
Does it really get...
It's kinda got blurred already. You can see inside. Hi! Oh my god, he is the cutest thing ever. Oh my god, look at him. Oh, look, I want this one. Oh my god. How adorable is he? Oh my god, I wanna take them home. Hi there. Oh my god. He's bad in the little one.